Okay, everybody, how we all doing? I hadn't had a chance to post one for a while. Fair better get my button gear, throw you up one to look at. I know a lot of you want to see the old 806 outgoing, but you know, I don't do any field work. I just do hay stuff, and right now we're just watching the grass grow. It doesn't take long to get mower and rake stuff ready, but so it's like project and other stuff I need to do to the 8, but just ain't had time to make myself do it just yet. But mowing season started, so anybody curious, this is what I use to mow with. It's a Land Pride ZSR razor. It's a 54-inch cut. It has a I believe it's a 20 what is that? I think it's a 24 horse Kawasaki air-cooled motor on it. Vertical shaft. Been a very good motor. It's been a pretty good mower itself overall. I like it. Has two 6-gallon fuel tanks on it, so you can run quite a while on it. Individual hydrostats, one for the left, one for the right wheel. And one thing I really like on it is the fact that it has a really nice beefy mower blade. It's like, this is an old one that I got here that I've used for several years. But a nice heavy blade like that, you can whack a lot of junk, rocks, sticks, and a few things you shouldn't. But that's one thing I really like about this mower. It's got a good heavy, 3 good heavy blades on it to keep sharp, and does a good job cutting the grass. Another thing I like about this mower is the fact that it has a nice beefy, using the word beefy a lot today, nice beefy deck. I think that's a 11 gauge deck. Pretty healthy, pretty heavy deck. I've been able to, you get mowing around ditches along the road and got some pretty uneven terrain. It takes a pretty good beating. Doesn't get tweaked up. It's got a nice rub rail along here as you're rubbing up against the ditch banks and trees and what have you. Your spindles, they're all greasable. That's good. Of course, typical zero turn mower, you got 2 belts. You know, one belt drives the mower deck, the other belt drives the hydrostats. I'll bore you with that too. What the heck? But anyway, you got, here's your right side hydrostat, here's your left side hydrostat. They both have filters on them, so they're not just circulating dirty oil through them, they're filtering the oil out. One odd thing about this mower, now I'm thinking hydrostat. Okay, that means some sort of hydraulic fluid should be ran in it, in those hydrostats. Well, as I have found in the manual, it uses 2050 motor oil in the hydrostats. But it works real well. They're actually about due to be changed out again. Filters and the filters and the oil itself in them hydrostat units. I'm gonna have to do that at some point this year. But yeah, got a pretty heavy guarding around the motor. Does have a rollover protection. ROPS is like people like to call them. And like I said, been a pretty good mower. I've got about 385 hours on it. think it had 8 on it when I got it, and can't really complain. It's been a pretty good mower. But anyway, you know, mow an acre about an hour or less with it. I've broke it out, been mowing with it. Got the old cheapy Poland Pro 22-inch push mower for trimming around some things I don't want to trim up to as hard with the close with the zero turn. And of course my yard's gotten so tall that I had to run the lawn sweep over it. So I got a 48-inch AgriFag lawn sweep, and I just drag it behind the old trusty Honda Rancher. I think on my yard I had like 7 or 8 piles to go pick up. So after I got those piles situated, you break out the gator and go get them and put them in dump them on a pile. Now I'm getting awful windy here. But anyway, there's an idea of the mowing equipment I use. Thanks for watching all that for that part, and be patient. Probably about 2 weeks I'll fire the 8 up and have the mower on it, and we'll go mow some hay. But as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Denny's Country Life and Mr. Nate, guys, thanks for the shout out. You two gave shout outs to me, and it helped the subscribership of my channel jump up quite a bit. Now for the rest of you, there is no pronunciation of my name on the channel. It's just letters from my actual name, so I just took the vowels out. Something I just told you is it's just last name first, first name last, take the vowels out. But so I'm not worried about you guys trying to pronounce the channel name. Just, if you want to give a shout out, hold up a piece of paper with the letters, because I do appreciate when you guys do that. Helps expand my viewer base, and a lot of times when you guys give shout outs, I go look for that individual. And what's real bad is I've gotten to where I spend more time watching YouTube and seeing what you guys do than actually getting off my butt and go doing my thing. But anyway, I'm gonna stop there again, and just want to say thanks for the shout outs from you guys, Denny's Country Life and Mr. Nate. And as always, like, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.